What if this ordinary-looking 1984 quarter in your pocket could be worth much more than 25 cents? Take a close look, because this is a 1984 P Washington quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the tiny letter P beside Washington's hair is the key that identifies its mint. In 1984, Philadelphia produced an enormous 6,145,120,145,000 Washington quarters, making this coin common in circulated condition. But that does not mean every 1984 P quarter is worthless. This quarter is part of the classic Washington quarter series that began in 1932, and the obverse features George Washington facing left, with liberty above him, in God we trust beside his neck, and the date 1984 at the bottom. The design was created by John Flanagan, whose Washington portrait became one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. On the reverse, you'll see the large American eagle with its wings spread, arrows in its talons, United States of America around the top, e pluribus unum above the eagle, and quarter dollar at the bottom. This coin measures about 24.3 millimeters across and weighs approximately 567 grams. It has a reeded edge and is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition with a copper core. The 1984 P is not a silver quarter, so its normal metal content does not give it a major precious metal premium. In fact, the huge mintage means that most circulated examples are generally worth around face value. But here is where coin hunters need to pay attention. Condition can change the story dramatically. PCGS notes that the 1984 P becomes scarce around the very high MS67 grade and above. One PCGS MS67 example reached an auction record of about 1,222 at Heritage Auctions in 2016. That is a huge difference between an ordinary, circulated quarter and an exceptionally preserved example. Another important point is that high-grade coins need strong original surfaces, sharp details, minimal marks, and excellent overall eye appeal. So before spending this quarter, inspect it carefully under good lighting. Check the date, the P mint mark, Washington's portrait, Liberty in God we trust, and especially the lettering and numbers for genuine doubling. Then flip the coin over and examine the eagle. United States of America, e pluribus unum, quarter dollar, and the rim for unusual striking problems. Collectors should also watch for major mint errors, such as dramatic off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die breaks, cracks, or other clearly abnormal mint-made features. Remember, not every scratch, stain, damaged edge, or blurry letter is a valuable error. Real mint errors must be verified carefully. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 676 million of these quarters in 1984, so the date alone does not make this coin rare. The real opportunity is finding one with exceptional condition, a genuine major mint error, or an unusual variety that collectors actively seek. And if your 1984 P quarter looks worn like the example shown here, it is most likely a normal circulated coin rather than a major rarity. But never throw it away without checking, because coin collecting is all about the small details. So grab your change jar, check your 1984 quarters, and look closely at that tiny P mint mark. You might not have a $1,000 coin, but you could discover something unusual hiding in plain sight. If you enjoy finding valuable coins, follow the Coin Aura. Subscribe for more American coin discoveries. And comment below if you have a 1984 P quarter with an unusual error or an extremely sharp, uncirculated appearance. Your next quarter could be the one worth investigating.